Roberts. Hey man. So I just checked out the leaderboards of that Final Fantasy VII speed running record. They glitched out, dude. You can't. I just watched it. At 22 minutes and 16 seconds. Go look at Luzbel's video. 22 minutes, 16 seconds. He does the trick. It's you're not supposed to be able to get past the two guards at the bottom. There's two guards that will not prevent you from going in there. They glitch, they run a certain way, and they get through the guards, and then they're automatically in Wall Street Market. That skips about an hour of gameplay right there alone. So I already knew those runs are not legit. That's not legit. To me, that's cheating. That's glitching. That's fast forwarding. That's not playing the game exactly how it needs to be played. Um, so I'm not going to attempt a speed run. I can't. That's not. That's just that's exactly what I was telling you about on the last video. I said they're gonna do the glitch. They're gonna skip a whole bunch of uh, time, and they're gonna skip all the way to Wall Street Market, and it's not. You can't do it. Here, let me fire up my computer. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me fire up my computer. I'm gonna pull up that exact stream to where they skip and they glitch to the next spot. You can't do that. That's just not how the game's supposed to be played. You know what I mean? So until there is a speed run that is legit, and I get it, whoever's in charge of those speed runs, I guess they allow it. But that, to me, in my opinion, if you have to glitch and skip through a part just to advance in the game, that is not an official speed run. Hell no, that is cheating. it's I love when people try to do speed runs and they glitch. It's just that's not a speed run. That's let me see how I can uh manipulate the frames of the game and skip ahead to the what's that? What do you mean? Flag? What are you talking about? I got the American flag and I got a Rams flag because of Matthew Stafford, and I've been rooting for Stafford since 2009. Well, I've actually been rooting for him since his Georgia days. But yeah, that's why I root for him. I'm a big Lions fan, but what I hold on, I want to pull this speed running thing up because look, I'm telling you, this I don't know how they say it's legit. I even typed in Final Fantasy VII speed run, no glitch or skip leaderboards, and look at this. Hold on, it's almost pulled up. And look, no disrespect to these guys. Here, let me flip this around. Okay, so look, I'm here. Look, Husbell. And no disrespect to these guys and their speed runs and what they did. And it says PS2. I don't know how you can play Final Fantasy VII on PS2 and live stream it. I just don't know how that's possible. I know you can play it on there, but I think this is the one I was playing. So look, yeah, check this out. In my opinion, 22 minutes and 16 seconds. I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. He skips through so much of the game with this little glitch here. Look, right here. Boom. All right. So take a look real quick, Philip Carl Roberts. I was watching your video, and then I put this on the side. Look, right here. This right here. You are not supposed to be able to get past these two guys. See, look, he manipulated the frames, and he's literally in Wall Market. If you play the game how it's supposed to be played, this shit takes at least 55 to 60 minutes to get to. Maybe a little bit faster, maybe a little bit slower, depending on how good you are at the game. You cannot get to this. He got to it in 22 minutes. That's bullshit, man. In my opinion, that's glitching. That's manipulating frames. It's not a legit speedrun, in my opinion. I don't know what the rules are and how they classify speed runs for this game and whoever's in charge of the speed running website, but that is not legit. And Philip Carl Roberts, that's exactly what I was trying to tell you on my last live stream. I said, no, there's no way they can beat the game in 6 hours. They have to skip forward. And there's so many spots you can do that in this game. So what I was talking about, let me put this back around. What I was talking about was a speed run where you start from literally the beginning of the game. Everybody glitches but me, brother. I'm telling you what. I play Final Fantasy VII vanilla from start to finish. No cheating, no glitching, no W item glitch. I know how to do it. I'm gonna see. Look, when I do a speed run, I'm gonna do no glitches whatsoever. But my time's gonna be extremely bad compared to those guys because they're doing it. You know what I mean? They literally skipped 50 minutes of the game doing that. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe it's like 40 minutes of the game. But to get to the Wall Street market in 22 minutes is crazy. I mean, that's insane. So I'll do one. I'll happily do one, but it's probably not going to be 10 hours. It's probably 13 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours. I don't know. So that's it. I just figured it needs to be said. I'm not even going to watch that live stream. To me, when you do that glitch, that live stream is null and void. I don't fucking care about it. And I'm not trying to be a dick or an asshole. I got no interest in that shit. That is not how the game is supposed to be played. So, yeah. But I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. I don't know how. I guess I submit it to the website or whoever, and they'll use it. And then hopefully, maybe that's what those guys near the bottom, like the 12 hours, 13 hours that you see at the very bottom of the leaderboard, they probably did the legit speed run without doing that glitch and wall market thing. So that's what I'll do, and I'll see where I compare to those guys. 13 hours, though, I don't have 13 hours. Because I'll be honest, I'd want to do it from start to finish. No breaks. The only break that I'll have is I get up and use the bathroom. That's it. But I'm willing to do it. I'm being honest. I'm willing to do a 13-hour stream. I've done 8 before, and that was crazy. But I was on THC. I took some gummies, and that's how I was able to like chill out and really just game for 8 hours. But I'll do it. I just don't know when. Maybe when my sister-in-law, her 2 kids are staying with us for 2 weeks. She's in the army and she's gone for her 2 weeks of training. Um, so they're with us when they're gone. I think I'll attempt it, or maybe if my wife takes the kids out with her mom, I'll be here alone. You know, eventually she's gonna go out with them with her mom and go do something overnight or something with them. That's when I'll do something like that and attempt it. So you don't think you could do a 13-minute stream, let alone 13 hours? Yeah, it takes a lot out of you, man. I'm telling you. So that that Metal Gear Solid one, because I platinum Metal Gear Solid. Doing those VR missions, dude, I spent 6.5 hours doing that shit. I think it was 6.5 hours. Um that that was insane. It was worth the platinum in my opinion. But I turned the game off. That was right before I got sick, actually, a couple days ago, and I said, I'm never doing this again. I'm probably never gonna Metal Gear Solid 1. I platinum that 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. Bear with me. I'm about to cut this off. I really just wanted to live stream because I don't know how else to talk to anybody. I don't have anybody's phone numbers or anything. I can't text anybody or anything. So hold on a second. Pulling my. Here we go. So I platinum Final Fantasy VII. Sorry, I'm shaking. But Metal Gear Solid 1, legit, no cheating, nothing like that. I got the solidified on the 9th. So 2 days ago, that's when I got sick. And then what I'm talking about is practice makes perfect. 6/9/2026, 3:07 a.m. That shit took forever, man. It was a 6.5 hour, and I didn't stream it. I should have it. I streamed some of it. Um, but that was right after Philip Carl Roberts. You remember I was streaming and I screwed up. And I got so pissed, man. I got so pissed. I wasn't mad at you. I wasn't mad at anybody. But you could hear me swearing and cursing in the mic because I was having like the perfect run, and I made one simple fucking mistake. Because I looked off my screen to look at the chat to respond, and then I looked back and I made one simple mistake and I fucked up. So I'm sorry. Uh, I have 3 platinums. That's it. But I got my first on Borderlands. I got my first one a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And then, I never cared about platinums. And then my best friend, he told me, he says, dude, if you can get a platinum trophy, that's a big accomplishment, it's a big achievement. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go for some platinums, dude. And I did. And I got 3 of them now. I want to get to 10. I think if I can just get to 10 different games. And I'm not buying those games where you can get a platinum in like 3 hours. I'm platinum games I used to play from my childhood. Final Fantasy VII, Borderlands, Metal Gear Solid, games that actually take time and effort to do it. Um, so yeah. No, oh, it's okay, Philip. Hold on. Oh, and by the way, welcome to the chat, everybody. Il No More, Philip Call Roberts, Fly Away 661, the guy that was just, or the person that I don't know if you're a male or female. You were in my last stream where I'm trying to do the level 99 thing before the first boss. Welcome to the stream, guys. So I'm ADHD, man. I was diagnosed with it when I was younger. So I cannot focus on multiple things. I can hone in and zone in on one thing, and I can hyper focus. I think that's why I'm so good at like playing RPGs and games like this. But I'm not good when it comes to trying to focus on a game and do the chat. And, I cannot do multiple things at once. So I apologize for that. ADHD TV. What's that? No, and I'm unmedicated. I don't take medication for it. I got PTSD and stuff from the army, and I got a head injury from the army. So I got things that I deal with. Um, and I can't handle stress very well. I'm working towards it every day to get better. But there are certain things that my mind just does not. It doesn't register and doesn't work out. So, um, but yeah, I'm watching the speed run right now, dude. He's 31 minutes. He's at Don Cornero. Like that's crazy. That that's insanity, dude. That shit takes me an hour almost. I think I usually get to Shinra headquarters around an hour, a little bit after. So we'll see. But Funster Pete 01, welcome to the stream. Not sure what the ADHD TV comment meant, but no, Philip, there's nothing you did wrong, man. It's not you. It's me. I'm not gonna blame someone else for how I react, or if I react a certain way. I just was, oh dude, it was going perfect. I was doing so good. And then I I wasn't even supposed to go in that spot to get that's where you get the FAMAS in Metal Gear Solid 1. You have to go under the lasers. I already had the FAMA. I don't even know why I was there. And then I ran up. I was supposed to go on the other side. So I couldn't even think. So yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do next. I'm probably gonna do a Ocarina of Time 3 heart run. And last time I only died once. This time I'm not gonna die. And I know exactly where I died. I died right outside the spirit temple because I forgot to put fairies in my bottles. I was so focused on getting the fourth bottle, I forgot to fill them up. So when I ran out, I got attacked by those little, I don't know what those things are called in the desert that come up out of the ground and they spin. It killed me in, like, I think 1 or 2 hits, I was dead. So I think that'll be my next like big playthrough stream. I've just been kind of BSing. Like today, that was a BS stream. There was nothing special about it. Um, but yeah, I want to do the 3 heart run again. I really, really, really want to do it without dying. I mean, I was so close, man. So close. And if I can do that without dying, oh man, that's just a huge accomplishment for me, you know. And I appreciate it, Philip. Thank you. And yeah, Ill No More. It is such a great game, man. Everything, the music, all of it, man. And I have a good controller, and I have a good little port hub thing adapter that plugs into my PC. Here, let me show you. Hold on. So this is for my SNES, and it plugs in right there. So the problem before on that run in the other house, before the 3 heart run, my controller, remember I couldn't run straight. It was so weird. Um, but I want to do that next. I want to give that another shot. I think that'd be a good one. And I was on gummies then. I was on THC, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to go straight. Just have some caffeine, some drinks next to me, and then yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take, or if I don't remember how many days it took to do the other one. But you got to play so conservative at that point. You cannot screw up. You can, but you got to have fairies in your bottles. If you don't, that's it, done. You screw up once and you're dead. So that's all. That's all I wanted to say. Sorry for the stream. Um, just wanted to get my opinion out there. All respect to Luzbel for his 6 hour and 31 minute stream or speed run, but in my opinion, that's just, I don't know. It ain't legit. So it's legit in that category, but um, maybe after Ocarina of Time, I'll attempt that, and hopefully if I get a good enough time, they can upload it on there. That'd be cool to have my name on there. I love the game, so it's my favorite. So Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game of all time, like number one. It comes in at number one. Um, Ocarina of Time is in my top five. Mystic Quest, Mega Man X2, those, I mean, those games, those are all my top five, and that's about it. So, uh, I apologize a lot, man. It's something I've done since my childhood. Um, so I don't mean to do it. I do it when I do it. I'm sincere about it. I'm not like just saying it for nothing. But I apologize a lot because I always feel like I'm talking too much, saying too much, being annoying, stuff like that. So that's why I do it. I'm sorry. See, see how easy it is to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this off. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna go back to watching your video that you uploaded. You lucked out. The first chest was a full heart, and then you went to go get your sword, and you got a heart piece. So that was pretty cool. But then I saw you got screwed. You didn't even get the lantern or anything. You got arrows. But I'll go back to watching that, and then I'll probably stream tonight. I'll probably stream in the next, right after that video. So about an hour and a half, probably around 10:45, 11 o'clock. I'll throw a live stream up, and I'll do something tonight. So I am the same. That's what I said too. Gotcha, brother. Makes sense. So I'm gonna cut this off, guys. You have a great night. If I don't see you later, if I do, I'm looking forward to it. And if I don't see you, have a great night. So thanks for tuning in, and appreciate it, Philip Carl Roberts. Oh, no more. Funsterpedo won and Fly Away. You guys have a good night, and maybe I'll see you later. I don't know how to cut this off. Hold on.